Good afternoon. I'm Charlie Tedisco, the chairman and CEO of Furious Fathers Incorporated, a nonprofit organization charged with protecting children from social media and its predators. This is our second video. We try to do one every week on Friday. So this is our second video. Please visit our first video to learn more. In addition, visit furiousfathers.org to learn more and to donate today to help this cause. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about 9 ways to protect your child from online predators. Our first thought is to bring you into this realm to educate you specifically on some basic concepts in order for you to kind of get a grasp as to what we are trying to do without going into a great detail at this point. We start you with the basics and then we educate you more as we go forward. So 9 ways to protect your child from online predators. And if you look at our first video, I talked specifically about these online predators and this pandemic that is affecting all of our children throughout the United States and internationally. The first way out of the 9 that I want to talk to you about is for you to talk to your child about online predators. Online predators often target children who are lonely or have a low self-esteem. Many children with learning and thinking differences. Now, what do I mean by learning and thinking differences? Their learning and thinking differences are different than yours. So they often struggle with social as well as academic skills. And they are basically trying to be kind of in a popularity contest with most teens and most children do. That's why it's important to help your child be weary of strangers that they meet online. And this is boys and girls. Make it clear that some online predators are old men or women pretending to be kids, pretending to be children. And some predators are young adults and even teenagers. It may help to show your child news stories about predators who meet kids through social media networks and gaming platforms. Number 2, discuss risky behavior. All children are prone to risky behavior. They may want to express their independence as well as they may be curious, especially about topics like sex, drugs, vaping. So they might actually seek out online friends who they don't know, who they can talk to about these topics. And a lot of times these online friends are people that they do know. Tell your child it's okay to be curious about these things, but explain that discussing these topics online with people they do not know, or even with people that they know, can be, and most likely is, and will be dangerous with consequences. Spell out what a risky relationship is. This is number 3. Give examples to help your children understand what a healthy relationship looks like and when your child is in danger or being exploited by these predators. Talk about unhealthy risks. What do I mean? Unhealthy risks such as using drugs or sending sexy photos of themselves through online social media networks. Make sure they know that being pressured to keep a relationship secret, which most of them are by teens or their friends, or to do something that makes them uncomfortable, is a sign that they're in a risky relationship that should be ended right away. That's very important. Number 4, talk about the dangers of chat rooms. One way predators make connection with your children is by having private conversations in chat rooms. Talk to your child about why they should never chat privately with someone they don't know, no matter how innocent it seems. Children are very vulnerable because they may be seeking friendship and acceptance that they aren't finding offline. Okay, so that they're not finding at school, not finding at their social events, but they're finding it or trying to find it online. And they may not know how to get out of unwanted online relationships. Number 5, warn your children about online flirting. This is part of the pandemic. This is part of how it begins. So I want you to talk to your children about how flirty conversations may seem exciting to them at first, but it can quickly be led to feeling uncomfortable or used, or at some point down the line these predators ask your child to send lewd photos of themselves or naked photos of themselves to these predators. Point out common ways people flirt online. These include talking about what you're wearing, what you're not wearing, discussing celebrity sex lives or their friends' sex lives. Predators are looking for children who want to talk dirty and share explicit photos and articles. Help your children know what behavior is acceptable online, including blocking messages from certain users and telling a trusted adult, you, about being harassed. Bring up sexy selfies. Okay, sexy selfies. Kids should be warned to take images of themselves or to never take images of themselves that they would want seen by all of their classmates or people that they know or friends outside of school, or by their teachers, or by their pastors, or by their grandmama, or anyone else who wasn't the intended recipient of that image. Make it clear to your child that if someone asks for a provocative picture of them, your child must stop typing, log off, and come to you with this problem. Emphasize to your child that what your child should do if asked to do something that feels uncomfortable online. It's imperative to have that relationship with your child so that they can come to you when they have this problem. Be clear about offline safety rules. This is number 7. Talk to your child about why it's important never to agree to an in-person meeting with someone she only knows online. Okay. So you see the steps, and these are how these predators do it. First, it's a conversation. Then it's actual pictures or video of each other. Then it becomes these predators now want to meet them offline or in person. So talk to your child about why it's important never to agree to an in-person meeting with someone she only knows online, especially without your knowledge and permission. And they're not going to have your knowledge and permission anyway. Explain that meeting up in person could put them in real danger. Well, what am I talking about? Well, if they meet this person, normally they're picked up, taken somewhere, trafficked, raped, or even murdered. That's what happens. It's equally important to make sure that your child knows why they should never post phone numbers, their phone numbers, your phone numbers, your address, school name, city where they live, any details about herself, family members, siblings should never be put online. Make clear that predators could use this information to find them, and they will. That's how they do it. Number 8, I want you to consider surveillance software. Nobody, no parent wants to spy on their children. But if you suspect your child is hiding a risky relationship, pay attention to your child. Are they moody? Do they have a low self-esteem? Are they vaping? Are they making bad grades? Are they getting in trouble at school? Are they staying in their room too long? Are they not sociable at home? Pay attention. If you suspect that your child is hiding a risky relationship, you may want to consider installing software, and there's software everywhere, to monitor their online activities. This method is not foolproof, but it works pretty much as a last resort. But you certainly can monitor their online activities should the need arise. I have basically opinions on both of those, whether to do it online or not. I would suggest you do it on the back end, particularly if these other steps do not work. Whichever way, it must be done, and they must be protected from these predators. Number 9, tell your child that they can always come and talk to you, okay? Sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes that's not easy for a child, period. Sometimes that's not easy for a father. That's not easy for a mother to hear some of these things. It's time to wake up. It's happening. It may be happening to your child. You may be clueless. Most parents, most fathers are clueless as to what's going on with their children and their phones. Pay attention to your smart TVs. Children access smart TVs to do the same thing they do online. Pay attention to their computers. Pay attention to their computers at school, that the school gives the children. Most schools give children a computer for the whole year. Are those monitored? Not really. So they access those. Tell your children that they can talk to you, but you have to know what you're listening at, what you're hearing. Some of it makes no sense because you're clueless as to what is happening. Make it clear to your child that you want them to come to you with any questions or worries. What do you do with those questions or worries? Well, your dad, your mom, you know exactly what to do with those questions and those worries, but you have to hear those questions and those worries, and you have to be open to those questions and those worries from your children. Let your children know that they can tell you anything, and you better be ready. But you better let them know that they can tell you anything, and you won't be mad, and you won't be upset, and you won't pitch a fit, but you will take care of the problem to protect your children from these predators. Again, thank you for joining me today. I ask you to visit furiousfathers.org to learn more about our organization. Donate today, donate monthly, donate one time. We need your help to put these predators away. It is a pandemic in this country and internationally, and these predators come from all over to seek your child. We are also on Facebook. Please visit us on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. Our entire organization is prepared to help you with this issue. We want to protect our children from these social media predators, and we will with your help. So I need you to donate today. We also, as you know in our first video, we are helping this cause with counseling, medical assistant, school scholarships, any type of financial need that we can provide to help this cause and remedy this pandemic. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.